This is the EP Pro, the newest ski that I've designed, and it's a combination of years of prototypes. And we've tried quite a few different waist widths and tip shapes, places where the ski begins to rise, places where the ski begins to taper. So I'm going to break down how the ski works now. So this is the early rise. As you can see, the ski starts to rise about right here, and it's flat, and then rises again here. What that does helps you not submerge in powder. It helps you keep above the powder. If you can think about it, you're riding powder forward, and all the time you're leaning back the whole time. You know, you're trying to keep your tips afloat. When you're riding backwards in powder, you're leaning forward, and your tails are just floating. The ski technology wasn't there yet. I had a lot of trouble keeping my tails from submerging. This ski has completely eliminated that. It just pushes you right out. You land so deep, you can land waist width powder and just shoots you right back out. It also works for skiing forward, obviously. The same idea, like I said before, you're struggling leaning back. With this ski, you can ski a lot more square. This ski has a flat section, and when you're just skiing groomers, you got about 100 centimeters of effective edge. It actually rips on groomers, believe it or not. So don't be afraid to take it and not ride it strictly for, you know, waist deep days. It's an all-around ski. You've got early rise for flotation, and early taper is for turning. On skis, you have a lot of problem with hooking, and also the tail not really releasing, and dragging. And so when you put a ski on edge, right here, traditionally the widest point on a ski would be right here. And so when you put that on edge, it actually hooks on the snow and kind of like pushes the ski in a certain way. Also on the tail, it does the same thing. You put the ski on edge, and on that tail it's like dragging. You know, you've got all this snow. That's where you see the massive rooster tails on twin tips too. You don't want that because it doesn't let the ski grip in the spot where you're actually pressuring the ski, and you want the ski to perform. And this is one of the refinements we've made, is early taper, and it's basically just so your ski doesn't hook or drag. That's my logo, E, and then that's the negative. These are the negative space of my initials. And these are actually, it's just like a collection of sketches that I did throughout the year. So these were some trees that I put in a notebook. That's a sketch of my thumbprint. This is like the West Coast here, aka British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, California. There's Utah and Idaho's in there too, you can't see them as much. And this is like a blown up version, so California, Oregon, Washington, British Columbia. Alaska's over here. But yeah, it was just like a graphic that I wanted to keep trying to mix some mediums, and these were just some sketches and then some Illustrator work. Came out pretty cool. I like it.